Hey you guys, what's up guys? How are you guys doing? All right you guys, so you're welcome back to today's video. So you're welcome back to see Mama B and B and another B on the way. Bernice, say hi guys. Oh yeah, wave. You say we are waving. All right guys, so when did we get married? May? No baby, May 4th and May 11th. So you see guys, but they've forgotten our anniversary. Now they remember anniversary. So next year May is going to mark us 5 years in marriage. 5 years in marriage. And for today's video I just want to talk about the differences about being married and being single. Ever since I clock 18 years old and older, I've been single. I've been single, so I want to compare my single life and my marital life and to see which one do I actually prefer. The two is something that no one can actually stay without. You have to be single first before you could be married. So let me just say which one am I very, very happy in, right? Yeah. So let me talk about the things that I was actually enjoying while being single and the things that I'm actually enjoying while being married. So one of the things that I actually enjoyed while I was single is that I can actually go out on my own without taking permission from anybody, or telling anybody where I'm going. Not like taking even if it's not taking permission, but I can go out without telling anybody. But while being married, if I have to go out, let's say I want to go and see a friend, or I want to go for a business meeting or whatever, I'm going to tell my husband so that he could be able to know and maybe drop me or come pick me up or whatever, just so he could know, because he's my partner. Do you understand? So which one do I actually prefer, or which one am I even happy in? Life itself is a stage, so I would say that being single, going out without any freaking permission was okay. Being married, going out with, let's say, permission or telling my husband that I'm going out is also a stage, and I kind of enjoy it because I feel I'm being secured. I feel like somebody is watching over me apart from God. I feel like someone is checking up on me. Do you understand? My husband is so fond of calling. He calls, especially when I'm not around or in the house. So he's always calling to check up on me and to know how I am and all of that stuff, all of those small check thing. Yeah, so I'm still happy being checked up on, but I kind of feel like I feel more happier being pampered and being checked up on. Yeah, okay. And then the next thing is that I get to be with my husband every single day and every single night, okay? But when I was single, I usually, in a month, I might not even stay with a guy or share the bed with a guy, or in 2 months, or in 3 months, or in 4 months. Hey, we might just be hanging out, go eat fish, go eat shewu, or one thing or the other. Do you understand? And being married gives me this kind of protection. Do you understand? and then it makes me feel like I'm always warm. I always feel warm because there's somebody that is always in my back or in my front that is giving me that our body is touching together, and then we're feeling each other's warmness. Bad girl. I'm self-employed, my husband is self-employed, so we see ourselves every freaking time we want. He can come back to the house any freaking time, and I'm always around. Like, we're always seeing each other. Do you understand? So again, my calls on my phone is being streamlined. Do you understand? When I was single, I can go out and then maybe meet a guy that likes me, and then we'll exchange contacts, we'll start chatting or start calling each other and stuff without knowing where we're going, just chatting or just calling. That's all. And then my phone will be ringing and I'll be like, who is that? But now if my phone rings, I should be able to know that, okay, this person, I'm expecting somebody to call me. Any person that calls me now that I'm married, it is either family, friend, business, or Mazi. No other side calling. No other side calling. Do you understand? So yeah, that's just the difference between being married and being single in terms of the communication thing. And yeah, the blessings in which I have in my marriage is that, thank God, my husband is this kind of a person that likes to call. Do you understand? I know that in some marriages, maybe some persons might experience a partner that does not like communication or does not do much of communication. Do you understand? Despite that I'm married to my husband, we are husband and wife. We still behave as though we are boyfriend and girlfriend, because my husband checks up on me, like if he goes out maybe 2 times, or at most, if they're very busy, at most once. But definitely it must be 2 times or 3 times. Once. Another thing is that my look, I look to please just one person. Do you understand? I know that when I go out, I don't know, maybe I please other people, or maybe they look at me and be like, oh, you look good, oh, you appear good, oh, you smell good. But before leaving my house, my husband will have to checkmate me and be like, your hair is not kept. Not now that I'm pregnant, I'm talking about when I was not pregnant, because now that I'm pregnant, you go talk tire. No evidence. Now that I'm pregnant, don't even tell me anything. Allow me make I just do like that, make I just face one thing. But when I was not pregnant, do you understand, my husband would be like, your hair needs to be washed, your hair, you need to change your hair, lose your hair, no, wear this clothes, no, you don't already wear this clothes, you don't wear them 2 times, no, wear this clothes. Do you understand? But when I was single, there was nobody that could tell me that. I mean, who are you to go and telling me I should not wear a particular cloth when I want to wear it? You get? I'll wear my thing. I wear my freaking thing and get out, look good, or look however I want to. You get? One boyfriend no come one place, come tell me, say, oh, no, wear this one. No, you don't have that right. Do you understand? So my husband has that right to tell me, look a certain way, and of course don't look a certain way. But of course, he no say he married 21st century wife, so I have to look hot. Except now that I'm pregnant and I'm doing gown, you know. Being married to not just my husband, I'm married to his family. You get? Because there was one time that my husband was actually not communicating so much with his family members, and then they were now calling me to tell me that my husband has not been calling them and all of that. Are you the reason why my husband is not calling? Do you understand? So being married, you should be, I mean, I'm married, I'm talking about myself. Let me don't spread it out to anybody. I'm married to all of my husband's people. Do you understand? It therefore means that I will call them, check up on them, and know how they're doing, even if it's not for anything, but just for that communication purposes and to fill the gap. Is it not true? My husband is here though. So yeah, so I'm just filling in that gap. Sometimes I'll call his auntie, I'll call his elder brother, I call some of his niece, nephews, just so that, you know, they could know that, yeah, we are checking up on them. Okay, because if I call, it therefore means that our family has communicated. Do you understand? But when I was single, I freaking call nobody. If I have a boyfriend, it is just between the two of us. Do you understand? There's no other family, no other family member that I'll be like call or no call. I don't do that. Okay, so it's just that one person. But now it's not one person. You're married to a guy, you marry your mama, you marry your brother, you marry your uncle, you marry your sister. Like, you're literally, do you understand what I mean? That's African marriage. Okay, last one is the sexual part of it. You get, I'm supposed to, like, you know, do that marital duty of satisfying my partner satisfying me. But when I was single, I can stay a whole freaking month, 2 months, I mean, not 3 months, not even, I don't even think about that, because what I think about is that any guy that wants to date me should not first of all go to that extent or go to that particular place. Because if you start talking about that, I'll be like, okay, you didn't come to my life to stay, you won't come chop bar, no food, no food, no food. Anyways, so however, my marriage is not the most perfect marriage, but I am happy in the space that God has kept me. All right, and I am not going to say that I prefer being single. In fact, let me say that I prefer being married, because now I have peace of mind. We would fight, we would settle, we would laugh, we would play, we would, do you understand? So you guys, that's it.